Hey everybody, it's your boy Jack here, and welcome to the 4-Minute Film Reviews. Today, I'm going to be talking about one movie, that one movie being The Post. I'm going to be breaking it down to 4 different points, each point gets a minute, therefore constituting a 4-minute film review. Fun fact about this movie, it's nominated for a bunch of Oscars, one of which is Best Picture. So yeah, just fun fact about this week, because this week's Oscar week. So yeah, let's dive into this 4-minute film review though. Let's dive into point number 1. Point number 1, slow pacing. So the one point I'll say about this film that personally for me I don't like is the fact that the pacing for these, like, the story is being told at a very slow pace, and I felt like, you know, it just felt very long, and there was not a lot that would really grab your attention if you're watching this a second time through. Along with that as well, it is a slow movie, and it's just like, I felt like, you know, watching it the first time through, okay, I wanted to watch the movie, and there was stuff that really did, like, parts of it that would grab my attention the first time, but after watching this through the second time, I wouldn't say there was a lot of big memorable moments there that would really, personally for me, grab my attention. The main reason I say this because is the shots, I think the way that they're set up is they're not like close-ups or anything, they're a lot more further away shots, so that gives a bit of like information, like there's a lot more background that can really distract you, and a lot of these backgrounds can sometimes be empty, so it's just sort of the character talking and everything, and it can seem maybe a bit boring. So yeah, I just felt like the pacing in this film wasn't that great, and it just felt really slow and got boring after a while. Let's dive into point number 2. Point number 2, great acting. So what I love about this film is it has some really great acting. Obviously you have the two like blockbuster main roles, which are played by Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks. So it's obviously going to be a well acted movie just in those in the two like main characters there, but along with that as well, you have some really great background characters who are famous actors, and like some of them aren't, but like they play really great supporting roles. The acting does seem very like well done, like there's a great amount of believability in this, and the story does support that very well. But what I love about this is although you have a lot of these really bigger name people in this cast, like Jesse Plemons, Tom Hanks, Meryl Streep, and Alison Brie, they work well together. They don't tend to clash or anything like a film like Murder on the Orient Express. It really does, they support each other to really support the story and help it move forward. Point number 3, the history behind this film. Now, when I talk about the history of this film itself, I'm more trying to break down the idea of why, not the production sense of this film or anything. No, I'm more talking about the actual events which this movie is based on. Now, this movie is based off of the events during the Vietnam War, where press got leaked information about the Vietnam War and how they weren't really winning, they were more losing. Yet the government and everything was lying to the American public and saying that we were winning this war and a lot less people were dying than was being told through the media and everything. And this was a really big story because there was a lot of controversy here on whether or not freedom of speech and right of the press was going to be blocked, which was a really big situation there. Point number 4, Manifest Destiny. So one of the themes in this film itself is Manifest Destiny. Now, Manifest Destiny is a bit of a dated term, but a lot of it is related to the idea of the expansion through the US. More specifically, the thing that really caught my attention was the irresistible destiny of duty to the U.S. and the United States, and the people of the United States. For me, I think that's really applicable to this film. The idea of manifest destiny in this film, and like the duty that these publishers have to the American people, is the fact that they sort of have to break the law in order to get, in order to have freedom of speech, and in order to have freedom of the press, in order to show the American people that it's their duty to show them that this war that they are in is wrong. Like this war that the Americans are in currently is killing off their people. It's not a benefit to them. They're not winning this war. They need to pull out of this war, and they need to have peace, not war. So yeah, Manifest Destiny, it's a duty for these people to have this story. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this 4-minute film review. You guys have a great night. Let me know what you think about the post down below in this comment and what you thought of my points. Thank you so much for watching though. My name is Shaq Skinner. You have a good night. Bye. But before I go, I just wanted to mention, for me I found this film really important because a lot of this film's themes are related around freedom of the press, which is freedom of publishing and posting content and information. And although for the majority of us, we're not news reporters or anything, there is an evolution going on throughout social media and everything, and more and more people aren't becoming are sort of becoming news reporters just because of them accidentally posting a video of a car accident or this or that or some kind of issue that happens to lead up onto the news or something. And I think that's what is so important about this film, is that in this new age of social media, it's important to look back at our past and about how we have gotten to this point. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. I just find that's something I found really interesting about this film. But bye, have a good night.